Namaskar, this is Suraj Singh, civil engineer from Faridabad, Bharat. I am just having a small talk in connection with current elections that have been going on for Lok Sabha, Member of Parliament's election. Really regretful what has been happening so far. This election, in fact, is not going on like election. It is going on as if it's a war of words, war between parties to get into government offices. This election is really, I can say, I cannot understand this election, believe me. I cannot understand so far. I could not understand what this election is all about. If this is election, then what is war? I have been seeing elections since 1971. Later on, many elections were conducted, but there were some status maintained, and in this election, nothing is being maintained. It has been done as its personal property of certain parties and certain people of this country who have started thinking that honor of this country. They don't understand that they are not honor of this country, public of this country, 130 crore people own this country. They have forgot this. This election has become a mad election. I used, I was using a term in past posts and past talks that this democracy has become sewage, and I can confirm now. This election has become a sewage election, and you know what sewage is? Sewage are night excreta, sewage is urine we dispose from our body, and sewage is from rainwater, dirt, and sewage are from so many areas and catchments that we take and we pass that through sewer line. We call it sewerage system, and septic tank where there is no sewer system occurs, and containment tanks also. This election has become a dirt for us. Sludge is better than sewage. This is not even sludge. It shall become after some time. Unfortunately, we have such leaders. I'm not taking nothing because I'm just giving professional talk now. If this is election, then what is democracy about? I don't know what democracy means by our people. What does democracy mean? What do we understand by this election, about our constitution of this country, about our authorities that are responsible for maintaining the sanctity of constitution of this country? They are all sleeping, I think. I understand such elections are not respected by world community. We are a big democracy, first democracy in world, first standard democracy, and we are demonstrating in such a rubbish status, such a lowest profile status. The standard of this election 2019, which brings shame to me at least. If it doesn't bring shame to you people, maybe you people enjoy this. This election is not for enjoying. Elections are not meant for enjoying. Elections mean to transfer responsibility of our future to some people like us who can run this country, who can manage this country, who are serve 130 crore people of this country. But this is not happening. What is happening is loot, robbery, cheating, fraud, and every attempt is made to bribe people, to use money power, to use official power, to use EVM management and mismanagement, to do whatever is required that malpractice can be done, is being done. All eyes, including from executive, and eyes including from judiciary, and eyes including from all parts of this country, are watching as if these eyes are closed. It has not unfortunate so far, really. First of all, this election has been prolonged too long. 7 stages, 7 phases, which was not required. Elections will be conducted in 3 or 4 stages conveniently, but there has been some design, I think, from Election Commission and from government of this country that they wanted to prolong this for certain undefined purposes, unknown purposes. This election has been really like a film, Hindi film, Bombaya film. You can say masala film. This election not an election by faith. It is no more election like religious activity. It is not religion. I am saying not religion of sects, but religion of democracy, religion of secularism, religion of Bharat. That is democratic political will, political letter and spirit will. We are not experiencing that in this election. This election has been like war among people for whatever it is. I don't know. Maybe you know, you are more intelligent than what I am. I am very lowest profile educated person. I can't understand this democracy that I experienced since 1971 when I was just 18 years old, I think, maybe 17 years old. That I have been experiencing was different democracy. That was a status of democracy. People used to talk to each other. People didn't used to think that one party to other party they were enemies. No, they never thought that. They used to confirm. In this election, nothing is being seen as such. There is no program to be discussed with any party. No party has released any real defined manifesto. There is no conference. There is no good talk. There is no good activity. There is no good campaign. People are not coming to public. They are beating each other. They are they are acting as if they are going to win some country, as if they will take occupation of another country. It is really a war election, a stupid election, a useless election, democracy killing election. Such election cannot be called an election because this is not election. All authorities who are responsible for this election, constitutionally they are responsible. They are protector of democracies, including Supreme Court of India, Election Commission of India, including Government of India, and including public. We all are responsible for this election. But unfortunately, public is not very much interested. People are not casting their votes. Percentage has gone down. People are not happy with performance of government. People are not happy with performance of opposition. People are not at all happy for such election. People are angry. In some areas they are angry. In some areas they are rigid. In some areas they say BJP is my religion. Some say Congress is my religion. This election has become stupid election. People are not using their minds. They are not using their hearts. They want as if this means this election has become one man election. Either vote this or don't vote this. Is that election? This democracy or this is manocracy or this is political partycracy? What it is, I don't understand. I understand democracy in a fashion. It was defined by law, it was defined by constitution, but democracy that was defined has been killed. Very example, you see many hundreds of EVMs are removed. There is say this, there is a defective EVM. Say, okay, I agree, it is an equipment, it can work, it's defective. How many? One, two, three, four, or 500. If 500 machines stop working, what does it mean? And you replace those 500 machines, what does it mean? If these machines cannot work properly, why do you use these machines? First question is that. I agree if one machine stops, two machines stops, but 500 machine stops. This means there is a well-managed design, there is a well-managed plan, pre-setting is there. You replace those and then you don't worry about what goes to where. These are all preset. Then okay, forget machines also. You are finding machines on roads, you are finding machines in vehicles, you're finding machines in unauthorized areas. How it is happening? Some machines took 28 hours to reach counting centers. Is it right? Nobody is checking. Observers are not checking. Political leaders are not checking. They are all managing. Our Honorable Supreme Court of India, Bharat, is a protector of this country as well, in addition to President of India. But Supreme Court's conduct appears to be deviated, except dissuade. I don't know why. Is Supreme Court scared of Government of India? Is Supreme Court scared of Election Commissioner? Or is Supreme Court scared of Dr. Modi, Honorable PM? Or what is the reason? I don't know. A candidate was in opposition to existing Prime Minister's candidature in Banaras was rejected. And not only that was rejected, more than 50% or I think 60% because of technicalities. Why this person was rejected, I don't understand. People are losing. This is political motivation behind it. Our election commission is very high authority, constitutional authority. It is not a personal office. I remember TN session. TN session was only one in our country. There cannot be any other TN session. There can never be, maybe in future, but so far, no TN session. He was a legend of election. He used to eat politicians in his food. He was a dynamic mind. He was a courageous mind. He taught our system. He taught public. He taught our leaders what democracy means, what constitution means, and what government of India means. But current election commissioner appears to be no election commissioner. It appears as if it's a chess of Dr. Modi. That's the chess of government of India. He has released against all complaints filed by various political parties that clean sheet is given to Dr. Modi. I think there were 11 complaints, and he talked something about late Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi in a manner which is rubbish. Current Prime Minister is always junior to past Prime Minister. This is law. Past Prime Minister is always considered higher in authority, in morality, inexperience, and seniority. Raji was very long, too many decades back, being a Prime Minister of this country. He deserves respect and honor. But whatever our current PM spoke about him is really shameful. I don't know whether our Prime Minister drinks something, he takes some drink, hard drink, he takes some narcotic, I don't know. He is talking about buffers now at this stage. He wants to argue with political parties about buffers in this age when 5 phases of elections have been over. Only 2 phases are left. I don't know what is there in Prime Minister's mind. He is not talking of 2014 manifesto. He is not talking of his performances. He is talking as if he is a student of fifth class, fourth class. He has no standard, no morality, no authority to tell people what has been achieved by Government of India led by Dr. Modi during 2014 to 2019. And election commission has become a desk for Dr. Modi, has become an office boy. Why I'm calling office boy everywhere? Because office boy does what? What is office boy? All people know office boy. Office boy cleans desk. Office boy brooms floor. Office boy makes tea and gives to officer. Office boy removes files from here to there. Office boy does all miscellaneous jobs and does accept all commands of officers. That is what election commissioner has been doing, has done. He has given every acceptance of whatever ill or good acts done by Dr. Modi. Is it right thing? It's a big question mark. This election commission is not acting as it's a constitutional body, but as a servant to Prime Minister. Servant means at level of office boy. He can even do whatever is required by Dr. Modi. This is our election commissioner. And on top of that, see, in this election age and during election time, election commissioner is supposed to act on behalf of president of this country, because complete authority is given to election commission under Constitution of India. Clearly states that power of doing elections, supervising elections, superintending elections, controlling elections, all fall under constitutional power of election commissioner. And if this election commissioner is not doing his authority, is not doing justice to people of this country, he is causing injustice to system, injustice to democracy, he is deteriorating our democracy, he is damaging our democracy, he is denting our democracy, he is denting will of people, he is denting the soul of people, he is denting soul of country, he is a protector of India, he is not protector of India or democracy or elections, he is damager of election, he is damager of our country, he is damager of democracy, because democracy is soul of our country, soul of our constitution. And then let us go to Supreme Court, Honorable Supreme Court, which is top power to an extent legal interpretation is concerned. This is not top power of union, but top power of interpretation of laws. And Supreme Court is also not doing what it's supposed to do. I may be a very small person in telling that or in concluding that, but my mind is saying Supreme Court should have done, could have done more than what it has done. It has not done anything to an extent this election is concerned. It has not caused any direct command. Supreme Court has got full authority to overrule what election commission does, because when it is seen the election commission doing injustice to candidates, is causing injustice to public, is causing injustice to system, it is job of Supreme Court of this country to look into that and to work out that, and even required, if required, send some observer on his behalf, on Supreme Court's behalf to election commission. But that has not been done. Supreme Court is throwing away responsibilities in the form of why you are bringing back petitions, go to High Court, do this petition. What is this? You are Supreme Court. Why here you have gotten? I remember Justice Nisar of Pakistan. I just given a note on Facebook. Justice Nisar Ahmed of Pakistan, who has retired now, was a justice in reality, was a justice in law. Believe me, irrespective of being fact that he belonged to Pakistan, I have honor for that justice. He had courage to face all other judges. He had courage to face all politicians. He could break their heads. He could even go to various locations to investigate cases. He visited many hospitals to tell them clean this. He visited many areas which are not in jurisdiction. Even then, that personality, now retired, did all that in interest of judiciary, in interest of that country, Pakistan. Respect judge. Our none of judges in all courts can equal that justice. Nisar Ahmed, old man but brave man, powerful man, never cared for any prime minister, never cared for anyone. He brought all to justice. Police, no complaint from police, no complaint from anyone. Took all these cases so moto, and all ministers used to stir of that person. Used to call, come on and person talk to me, or pay if you are delayed, pay so many millions for this dam. Such a courageous justice. We can't believe we have very qualified judges here, but they are only qualified. They are not proactive. They don't understand what problems people face. Our people face problems for justice, for justices, for cases for 40 years, 50 years, but cases are not resolved. In 40 years, our cases are not resolved, but these judges don't have any concern about that. They have a concern if they somebody says against them, they say it's contempt of court. Contempt of court is their weapon to let me speak and stop me speaking, to make me speechless. That is not correct. Let them put me behind bar. I don't care. But I will speak my mind. I will speak my heart. I will speak what I think is right. I am Bharatvasi and justices are also Bharatvasi. They have to take care of this country. Four judges came out of court one time 2 years back and said there is no democracy left in Supreme Court. They were right. There is no democracy left. Judges are scared, being scared by certain people, by certain antisocial elements who are complaining against Chief Justice of India. But Justice of India, he should not fear. He is angry every time. Why is angry? If his candidate is elected in Banaras, top constituency in this election, why CJI is silent? Why is CJI not speaking? He cannot simply say that the election commission has decided. No, if election commission decides something illogical, it is duty of Supreme Court of India to speak and transfer justice. Do justice with that poor guy who filed application against our Prime Minister's candidature of Banaras. But this doesn't happen. This didn't happen. So many things have happened. So many clean chits have been given to Dr. Modi for whatever complaints were made. All clean chits have gone. So election commission is election. Prime Minister's clean chit body. Prime Minister's clean chit institutions. Shamefully. Election commission must be powerful. He must use constitutional power, but he is using power transferred to him by Dr. Modi because this person was appointed by Dr. Modi. This has happened. Constitution is being broken. Election commission being damaged selfly by self. Government is nervous because results are seen. There is somebody on every day of election polling transferring live reports from US. What can you do against him? That person is not in India, in Bharat. And every day, on every day, he has given on 5 days 15 bulletins. He can, while being located in US, he can read your EVMs. He can tell about each constituency what is going on. He has already told this has happened. So many people have lost. See, this means machines are hackable. He has some technology that he can read during election itself, during polling itself, what is happening. Our people, 130 billion people, don't understand this. Our judges don't understand this. Our scientists don't understand this. Our public don't understand this. Really shameful. You cannot do anything against that person because law of America applies there, not law of our country. But you should understand how that person is telling all this. He is not a mad person. You might have seen him on video. His name is Syed Suja. He is an expert hacker, and he claims that I am doing this. Do whatever you want to do. These people watch that video. All these political leaders watch that video. And so far, he has said, Ahmed, what is his name? Amit Shah is gone. He is lost. Rajnath has lost. And he claims that even Modi may lose. That is what he's saying. If there is such a thing, if there is such such happening is there that he can hack, in that case, and one more thing, he is going to give live hacking exercise on 19th of May when elections are over. He has claimed that he has invited all people, all leaders from all political parties, persons from election commission, and whoever is interested, come on to USA at his home, and he will demonstrate. how his hacking can be done, and he has warned election commissioner, bring your machine yourself, no problem. I will arrange you, sit here, I'll teach you how it is hacked. If such is happening, then why have we closed our eyes? Why have we closed our minds? Are we so silly people in this country? Qualified people, bad qualified people, intellectuals, judges, engineers, doctors, professionals, leaders, and all those who want to let this country move on a justice basis in democracy. Our we are born for voting some BJP or Congress only. We don't have some other right, but our right is broken. If I vote for some party and this vote goes to someone else, my right is robbed. My vote is robbed. There is no meaning of, even if I say push button on Nota and if this goes to BJP, this means I am robbed. I am stolen. For what I am going to polling station? For what? I don't understand why I am going there. Chief Justice of India is his duty to see all this. He cannot remain himself in torture because of certain complaint by some woman. That is personal issue, not national issue. Our right must be protected by Election Commission and Supreme Court. If Election Commission fails, it is Supreme Court that has to come into picture. But it is unfortunate that it is not happened. 130 crore people of this country and 80 to 90 crore voters of this country are being robbed, are being abused by democracy. This election, even though BJP may lose this, I'm sure, BJP is not going to, so far record says that BJP shall get only 115 out of 425 seats so far in 5 phases, as I knew from that bulletin. In first one, we said that they got 14 out of 91, in second 44 of 97, and then third one 29 of that 117, and after the fourth or something like that, and fifth is 15 out of 51. Total comes to about 125 or 115 out of 425. Now, even if whole seats which are balanced about 150 seats, even these 150 seats which are balanced 150, I think already 425 winner. Yes, even not 150, 125. All these balance now for elections, fifth and sixth and seventh pages, if these are won by BJP, they cannot constitute their government, they cannot form government, means question of government forming by NDA is now negative. Question is not that. I'm not happy if they lose or gain. I'm not happy if Congress gains or some other gains. Question is not who wins or gains. Question is morality. Question is justice. Has my vote gone to whom I wanted to vote? That is question. If my vote has been looted by someone using or abusing EVM, then I am looted. I am nowhere. My work of voting, my duty of voting has been rubbed out. Is the dust. Who is responsible for that? The election commission is responsible, but election commission has slept. Election commission has been making tea and coffee for his boss, Dr. Modi. He's clearing his dust, his desk, his floor. That's what he's doing. Okay, that man is not working for us. That man is working for Honorable PM Dr. Modi, who is Honorable PM only for 2 more weeks. After that, that person shall be past PM of this country, as others are. If that person does not work or that institution does not work, who else is there to protect us, our democratic right? There is only one institution, and that is named as Supreme Court of India. Supreme Court of India has also slept. I don't know, knowingly or unknowingly, but Supreme Court of India appears to be scared of Dr. Modi because no judge wants to see repetition of justice lawyer issue. They all want cover up of their lives. This is what has happened. Supreme Court has now become functionless to an extent this election is concerned. Supreme Court has slept from this aspect. Supreme Court unfortunately is not doing its job that it was supposed to do, and it says take this application to High Court for election petitions. This is not logical answer. It was duty of Supreme Court to assist public, get justice. It did not. I don't know what is the reason behind that. Unfortunate election, unfortunate democracy in 2019. Democracy is being bulled, it is bulleted, it is bombed, time bombed, and it is being, you can say, terrorized. democracy is being terrorized. There is one terrorism by Atangwadis from other countries or our countries, but this is more than that terrorism. They are allowing terrorist candidates to have to go and contest elections, but they are allowing Fojis who got 18 awards. That soldier who got 18 awards and who was just dismissed from force because he raised certain fool issues. He was dismissed because of that. There is no political reason otherwise there, and this his application was rejected. It happens only in Bharat. Justice is stopped at threshold, means you cannot move application for justice at threshold itself. You cannot enter a room because you are stopped at still level of threshold, and this is what has happened. Democracy is being killed by leaders, by election commissioner, by honorable Supreme Court, and at last by public of this country. A quantum a strength of public 130 crore with a exercisable voters 80 to 90 crores cannot manage. Everyone has one vote. They don't understand value of vote. People are not concerned. People are sleeping. They just want, okay, let it go. Why should I worry? I have voted and my duty is over. Because our public we have been born just to vote. That is it. We are born in India, in Bharat, to vote these political people, political robbers who are robbing us, who have been robbing us. In my constituency, I have not seen candidate from whatever political party till now, whereas polling is on 12th of this month. Today it is 8th. I have not seen either from BJP or from Congress or from someone else any candidate campaigning and coming to our area or to me or to someone else that I am candidate of this area, please vote for me. So this is that election. Political parties are taking this election for granted. Election Commission is taking this election for granted. Supreme Court is taking this election for granted. Public is taking this election for granted. In that case, why is the meaning of election then? If we are not having participation in election by letter and spirit, in heart, in mind, why we are wasting money on this election? For what? Government shall come, government shall go. BJP may go, Congress may come, Congress may go, someone else may come. I don't care about that. Question is, my constitutional right has been eroded indirectly by this police, illegal police. These are all illegal police people who are supposed to secure my voter right, have snatched my voter right, and they are not doing what they are supposed to do. I don't care that if I speak against Supreme Court election commissioner because they at this stage, to an extent, election of democracy is concerned, they deserve it in 2019. I am public. I am voter. I am citizen of Bharat. It is my election. I have to elect. Supreme Court is not going to elect. Election Commission is not going to elect. They are my supporters. They are my administrative powers. Election Commission is working for me to manage my vote. Supreme Court is working for me to manage my vote. Democracy is for people. Authority is for these people. Authority is lesser than democracy. I am having suffrage right. I am having franchise right. It is my right. And you are protector of my right. You are not protecting my right. What I do? I have been left in wild. I have been left in jungle. I have been left among animals who can attack me. And these animals are political parties. These animals are election commissioner. These animals are gundas from political parties. These animals are money power from political parties. These animals are all industrialists who are donated to this political party. I am being killed as a voter, as citizen of this country. I am afraid. I don't have any solution to what to do. Either I have to vote or I have not to vote. If I vote to my choice, maybe this doesn't go to my candidate, it goes to someone else of BJP. What's function left that I have to vote? Even if I vote for Nota, it goes to BJP. I don't understand what should be done. Bharat is a great democracy, first democracy in the world, but it is being treated as sewage democracy. I use this term without thinking because sewage is that item. You know what sewage is? It is excreta of human being, excreta of from body every day we discharge, and that becomes sewage. until it's treated properly, or it settles or decomposed, then it's called sludge. So our politics, I don't call it politics first of all. It is a system. It's a system of democracy. It's a management of democracy. Why should I call politics? Politics has been created by these leaders, but I have been left nowhere. I have no confidence left in this democracy. In democracy elections, better there should be no election at all this election must be cancelled for another election, because everywhere there is complaint in all states. Leaders are fighting, they are not respecting each other, they are abusing others. Now, Rajiv, past Prime Minister, has been called corrupt number one by our Honorable PM, who is Harishchandra Khandan, who is from Harishchandra, Satyavadi Harishchandra. He treats himself, he is a self-certified Harishchandra of Bharat, Harishchandra of world. And Rajiv Gandhi, he was a clean, he was not prosecuted, he was prosecuted, but no evidence was found against him. This was not established. He was not given a title of corrupt, but our Dr. Modi has certified that he is corrupt number one, brush number one. What to say then? Always he talks of Congress in opposition, that they are all Mahamilawat, they are all corrupt, they are all sharab. Means we are doing this election for these titles. That Congress is Badmash, Congress is corrupt, Congress is Khandan, Vanshvad. If it is Vanshvad, public is accepting. What to do? They are not snatching any seat. If they were Vanshvad, then they should have thrown you out by their physical power and sat in your seat. But they did not do that. They are contesting election. What's your problem, Dr. Modi? I think your mind is half. Your mind has broken. Better go to some psychologist or go to some mental hospital, unit asylum for your treatment. You deserve this treatment. Sometimes you call yourself Pathan ki aulad. Sometimes you are speaking something relevant. You are talking of surgical strikes. There's no record of surgical strikes. Who are you to say that? You are only Prime Minister for 5 years, so for 2014 to 2019. You are not responsible since 1947. What nonsense you are talking then? Are you responsible for Indira Gandhi? Are you responsible for Jawaharlal Nehru? Are you responsible for those durations? How do you know they were not surgical? Who are you to say that? You are only a Prime Minister, a small person. You are not army. Army is above you. You are not military. You are defense forces. And generals are saying that they conducted and these surgical strikes. Who the hell you are, and who hell your spokespersons are? You are all criminals in this way. Believe me, you have deteriorated our democracy. You have harmed this democracy more than our value. I am blaming Congress also. Congress is no different. They are not talking anything they should have talked. Congress was free for 5 years. We know that. They are not in politics. I'm sorry, they are not in government. 5 years period is not small. Till today, no document has been delivered by Congress also that what is expected to be done in this country in coming 50 years. Why they are not ready? 5 years period is quite good for planning. Even you had spent 6 months or 1 year in planning, you could have produced a brilliant document. We don't know today what shall we do in 50 years. We don't know today how many engineers we need in coming 50 years, 10 years, 20 years, how many software engineers we need, how many hardware engineers we need, how many MBBS doctors we need, how many surgeons we need, how many you can say teachers we need, how many professors we need, how many factories we need, how many electric power stations we need, what way we can control our population. Nobody has given any solution. Population is increasing. I said it is a free discharge. No problem. Go on increasing. China is better than us. Their population in coming few decades may be down. We will be up. This is going to happen. We are not caring about. We were 30 crores. I told before also in 1947, and now we have gone 4 times, 400 times, 400 percentages. There is no statement from any political party. There was a planning commission which was dissolved by Dr. Modi. No problem, you resolve it. And it will be given another birth again if some new party comes or new government comes. But question is, I'm not talking of planning commission. Question is, I should know, being a professional, being a citizen of this country, what's going to happen, where should I send my children to school, which schools, which degree they should follow. All are going into one direction. There will be millions and crores of software engineers and hardware engineers. Are we in a capacity to digest them? How many engineers we have, we don't know. How many projects we have, we don't know. Lot of civil engineering projects have been pending because of lack of funds. River linking project is pending. Power station project is pending. So many housing projects are pending. We need how many houses? You don't know. 50 crore population don't have houses. You have to provide houses. You have no plans. In how many years? Just speaking nonsense. And by 2022, you will provide houses to all. Is it magic? You have not provided 50,000 houses in 5 years. How can you provide houses in 3 years? This is logical talk. Means one has to understand all this before voting. I am asking Rahul Gandhi also, you have not come to points, you have not come to standards, but you still, you are a qualified person, you have a team of good people with you, but you have not worked out what is required. You are talking of 72,000, that okay, that's one thing, but it is not final answer of country. Country's future is to be managed. We should know where we will stand 50 years. We don't know. Why should we don't know? We have a right to know. If we know today what shall happen in 10 years, what shall happen in 20 years, what shall happen in 30 years, what shall happen in 40 years, we can manage accordingly. We can close down 50% of university. For what we require this university? We don't need engineers, then why we require them now? Why should we need so many software engineers? Why should we need BA and MA people? We should introduce them some technical activity. We should force them to learn technical work, because we don't know technically qualified people. We have rubbish people. They don't know job, but they call themselves technicians. We know training centers to teach them, to professionalize them, to vocationalize them. That is not happening. ITIs are there, but they are just useless institutions. We have to professionalize them. We have to provide small-scale industries in countryside, in villages, in towns, so that people stop coming to cities. This is not being done. I've written all this on some media, but I think people are not studying. Who will study that? Leaders have to study that. Public has to study that. We have to modify our status. All are coming to cities, Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, because they want jobs. There is nothing in villages. Agriculture is down. We have to industrialize agriculture. We have to provide storage for food grains. We have no storage. We have to devise silos. Silos means storage, RCC storage or steel storage. We have to provide that. We have not done any planning. We say we have no space. Every year we waste our grains and our vegetables and everything. So our eyes are closed. We don't even know. Even after knowing the flood is there, we don't control flood. What we are doing as political party, what we are doing as public of this country, what we are doing as professionals of this country, all are enjoying their lives. Nobody thinks of country. It means professionals, it may be engineers, doctors, all. I talk to many professionals, they have no answers. We are doing everything, 35 to 40 crores every day. Vehicles have been working, have been moving. We are burning these petrochemicals. We are burning this petrol, diesel, CNG every day. 12 crore motorcycles are being driven every day. For what, I don't know. Thousands of buses are transporting students to schools and coming back in afternoon. Who is burning this? We are burning our life. We are burning air. We are polluting air. We are polluting water. Then we are blaming God. We are blaming our health. People are not walking. Students cannot walk. If students cannot walk, who will walk? Old people like 80 years old will walk. Who will walk? If you cannot walk, your legs will not open. Your mind will not open. What shall you join? You will join army. You will be failed there. What shall you do in army? You cannot even stand. You cannot even bear sun. You cannot even bear thunderstorm. What shall you do? We don't have plans. We have only talks, Hindu, Muslim talks, Mahabharat, Mandir talks, this talks, and our Balkot talks and Pulwama talks. This is no election, believe me. This is like INAC statement. I don't know anything, but we just clap in, that's all. Dr. Modi and Rahul and all those expecting themselves to be Prime Minister of this country, you are not worth be called proposed Prime Ministers because you are not capable. Dr. PM Modi, you have been there for 5 years. Except visiting foreign countries, you did nothing. You did not gain anything in your foreign visits. Clear is a statement, evidence. No country is having your consultancy. Go to Syria, you don't exist. Go to Yemen, you don't exist. Go to Venezuela, you don't exist. Go to Far East, you don't exist. Go to South China Sea, you don't exist. There is no existence of our Prime Minister, of our country's management system, consultancy anywhere except Bharat, Pakistan top. That's it. Pakistan management has changed. New PM has come. He may be good, he may be bad. I don't know. That time would tell. But we should have courage to start initiations. You are not caring about because you want make this issue Kashmir issue forever. This is your shop. Ram Mandir is your shop. Kashmir issue is your shop. 370 is your shop. Everything is your shop. You want to sell shop. Same thing applies to Congress. You did not do anything so far. This is your mistake. I expected much from you. Just showing one book during press conference doesn't mean you are intelligent. If you are intelligent, you have Six Sigma, you have Black Belt, you are MPhil, you should have proven. If Mayawati is LLB, she should have proven. Nobody proved anything. They just want to come to power. And public is unfortunately not thinking of all this. Still they are thinking either Modi or Rahul or Mayawati or this and that. They don't come out with stupid ideas, stupid minds. I am calling it stupid because I like it to call these people deserve this type of talks. We have destroyed our country. We are going to, how many elections we shall manage? I am sure BJP is not going to get more than 125 to 150 maximum. BJP is not going to form government. It is my conclusion. And Congress is not going to form government as well. Government will be formed by unknown. Who unknown is? When the unknown is there, there is no program, there is no confirmation, there is no foundation. This means this is going to become Janata Party of 1977. You know Janata Party? Or don't know Janata Party? When Indira Gandhi lost election that time after emergency, a combination party, a collection of acres, many parties were involved, including this BJP at the time. They all constituted one party that was called Janata Party, and they used to fight after winning, after forming government. They used to fight with each other. There was no way to reach any decision. Every day was news about Shah Commission, and ultimately they collapsed themselves. Morarji Desai was Prime Minister, Atal Bihari Vajpayee was Foreign Minister, and that government collapsed just in a period of 18 years, and Indira face came back as a stronger leader than pre-emergency period. This happened. And I think history is going to repeat. History is going to repeat now because this election, even if there is majority of someone, it won't work. When politicians become enemies, they cannot work together. No politician should consider themselves enemies of other politician because they work for people, they work for nation, they work for you and me. But no, they are not. They are not. Only one program agenda with Dr. Modi is to criticize Congress. That's it. Nothing else. To bring whatever is required into emotionalizing people, and that's it. Nothing else. Even he said that Congress is jealous that in elections I got prizes from someone else. From you, I got a prize. From some other country. What prize has got a relation with this election? It's not your prize. And even if you get prize, why you are so proud of that? It's not your prize of examination. It's because you were allowed to do something for country, and they people loved you and they got you prize from state to state. You got prize from Palestine also. PLO, Palestine. What Palestine is? It doesn't even exist. Israel is killing them and they are fighting together. Israel calls them terrorists. If you fight for struggle for your freedom, are you terrorists? This means all you were terrorists during British time. So, my dear friend, this small talk I just on an emergency basis try to do and just to check whether this Facebook works or not on video. I think it has come back, and I will start tomorrow Facebook videos, not YouTube, because YouTube is very complicated. I cannot put my files correctly there. So I would say that two pages are only left, which is not a big one, and my conclusion is that change is there, of course, change is there. However, fourth on 23rd, our honorable Dr. Modi, Prime Minister of 2019, may shall be designated as past Prime Minister in 2019 May itself, and someone else will come. MPs will elect. An unfortunate election. That this election is not a powerful election, is lowest profile election. I feel shame on such a statement, but fact cannot be denied. Fact is fact. So, my dear friends, only this was purpose of this video, and I think I regret on this type of election in 2019. I think there shall be another election in 2021. That I hope. This election must be cancelled because this is a robbery, no justice, nowhere, machines replacements, machines manipulations. When somebody can read from US what is happening here, this means something is wrong somewhere. We have to realize that and solve that. Otherwise, we are voting in darkness. We are voting for one whom we don't know. That one manipulating our vote is manipulating our right. Thank you very much. Jai Bharat. Hope you do this.